Aloha, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Auditing the Auditors, his edition. Week in Review. Number 3. Wow, number 3. My, how time flies when you're having fun, eh?
Police say a 15-year-old and 16-year-old boy were walking in an alley when someone driving a gray sedan fired shots at them. The 16-year-old was hit in the ankle and he is okay, but the 15-year-old boy was shot several times and later died at Stroger Hospital. In the South Shore neighborhood, another pair of teenage boys were shot and killed. A 16-year-old and 17-year-old boy were killed near 79th and Luella after they went to the corner store Saturday evening. Police just released these pictures of the suspected shooter. You can see him running down an alley holding a gun. Another photo has a better view of his face.
This offender runs up with a gun and shoots and kills two of these guys for no reason at all.
Gangs, guns, and drugs, and no consequences when Chicago cops make arrests. Let's keep violent offenders in jail longer, and let's revamp the home monitoring program.
On Saturday night, a 3-year-old boy was shot and killed while riding in the car with his father in the Austin neighborhood. Police say the 27-year-old was the intended target and also hit. He drove his son straight to the hospital where he later died. The outrage over the toddler's death brought community activists together demanding the shooter come forward. Several community groups raised $10,000 as a reward for information leading to the suspect's arrest.
It's hard to believe that children in America are being targeted for these senseless killings, and it speaks volumes of the moral fabric of what community leaders and lawmakers are made of. I find it quite ironic and very sad that I'm more safe here in Iraq than I am in some of the city streets of the United States. What a shame. And how about this, people? We bring back public executions for some of these animals. I'm not talking electric chairs or gas chambers or anything. Let's do some public stonings. Everybody grabs a rock and just beats these people to death. And last Sunday was Father's Day. Happy belated Father's Day to each and every one of you fellas out there. And in related news, Emo Howling Wolf's mom called to wish him a happy Father's Day. She's had some concerns about her little baby boy's blood pressure. Well, apparently that didn't go over so well. Auditing the Auditors has this exclusive report on the YouTube juggernaut.
The reason, and then you say, oh, I'm worried about your health. I'm worried about why you're raging on YouTube. I'm raging on YouTube because pieces of shit like you. Do you understand that? You're a piece of shit today, a piece of shit tomorrow, a piece of shit next week. 10,000 years from now, you would be a piece of shit. Stop calling me and crank calling me and leaving me fucking stupid voicemails. I'm not a 2-year-old. You're not my fucking friend. You don't need to be checking up on me. You're not gonna send a fucking posse to my house because I'll bash their fucking faces in. Okay? I dare you to come to my fucking house because you won't have your fucking face left. Do you understand me? Stop making the fucking calls. You fucking pussy! You're ignorant fucking pussy!
Well, Ma Howling Wolf, I don't think your baby boy's physical health is anything that needs to be worried about. And speaking of Father's Day, Stephen Perez, also known as Furry Potato, America's favorite identity-challenged auditor, managed to get all spiffied up to take her dad. Sorry, his dad, Mr. Johnny Potato, and her cousin... Sorry, I keep messing this up. His cousin, James Freeman. And he took them both out for lunch at the local Sirloin Stockade, dining simply at its finest. And what would a family outing be without Stephen's favorite nephew and the 1A world's most distinguished military member, Kyle Shockley, whose YouTube channel is Munkay 83. Well, let's go see what's for lunch.
Here with Munkay 83. And we're here with Furry's ass.
The myth and the legend. Yeah, look at Furry's ass.
Well, I'm not sure what kind of household y'all run, but it's just dudes checking out other dudes' asses. Wow.
Add sexist to my list of antichrist I thought it was really cool to have a camouflage flashlight, and I went fishing once. I was like 24, and then I dropped it in some grass that was a little bit over, like ankle height grass, and I couldn't find it.
And just when you think things couldn't be any more weirder, this ends up happening in line at the salad bar.
I don't care, man, but you're like,
So why are you asking questions?
I don't want that in my face.
Don't fucking touch my camera,
Put it in
motherfucker.
my face.
Don't fucking touch my
Put it in
camera.
my face.
It's in your face. What are you gonna
It's
do
in my
about
what?
it? It's in your face,
Freaking
motherfucker.
retard.
I'm the retard.
Hey, could you get this guy out of my face?
Hey, why don't you stop threatening me?
I'm not threatening you.
You did threaten me. You just tried to grab my fucking camera out of my hand.
face, dude.
It's right there right now.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
You
Come
want
back
problems?
and you want problems? Buddy, I'm a fucking former U.S. Marine. You want problems? You're a fucking joke is what you are.
Now, what this civilian didn't know is he almost crossed swords with the 5-time Golden Glove champion at 29 Palms. In fact, this highly decorated Marine was on leave after shooting this instructional video on hand-to-hand combat. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Right to challenge authority and government is fundamental to who we are as Americans. We do not need anyone, including the President, to try to sow further divide, further distrust, and misinformation. The threat to invade Seattle, to divide and incite violence in our city, is not only unwelcome, it would be illegal.
Well, folks, that was just a few short weeks ago. Well, we'll fast forward to this week.
Seattle's mayor says the takeover by protesters on Capitol Hill has to end, and it starts this week in stages.
City leaders say officers will also return to the boarded-up police precinct following a weekend of deadly violence inside the protest zone known as the Chop.
We cannot let acts of violence define this movement for change.
Can somebody please explain what the hell is going on in this city? First we got the summer of love, no cops, no law, it sounded like a utopia. Now we want the cops back in there. What the hell's going on? I had my tickets booked, and yeah, you keep jacking with first it's Chaz, and now it's Chop, and hell, who knows? A couple weeks it'll be Charlie or something. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? I called the Chaz Bureau of Tourism, and hell, nobody answers the phone there. And let me tell you, if you're going to have cops and a bunch of rules and stuff like that, I ain't bothering bringing my family there. I'll just cancel the damn trip altogether. And what in the hell is with this mayor in the same outfit today? Is there like a Cintas for mayors that I don't know about? I mean, there's no name on your uniform. Is there a guy that shows up and gives you like 15 uniforms or something, and then you just wear the same thing every day? The trip's off until you can get your stuff together, people. It's just freaking pathetic. And in not-so-related news, the grand opening of the Taco Bell, made possible by venture capitalists Anselmo Enrique Morales Torres, that we highlighted in our very first weekend review, and also in Counter Audit number 21, and his business partner Will Turbot, considered to be Anselmo's trusted right-hand man. Now, unfortunately, he was involved in a tragic tricycle accident when he was just a toddler. There, he suffered a traumatic brain injury, leaving him, unfortunately, in a confused state, thinking that all kitchen utensils are high-definition announcers' microphones. Now, as stated earlier, the grand opening of that Taco Bell was postponed due to code violations. And here, teamed with an angry mob, the YouTube stars go to confront the code enforcement officers to demand the reopening of their establishment.
It's our building, we pay for it with our tax money, so why can't we enter? No? Did you take... So you guys are not going to let your boss go into public area that we pay for? You know who else did that? Hitler and King George. Can you please give us access to the police department that we pay for? Do I not pay your salary?
I've always found it quite ironic that the unemployed masses found on YouTube become these law-abiding, tax-paying citizens at the drop of a hat and demand some type of servitude from folks that work in the civil sector.
What's your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number? This is a public building. We pay for this building. Open up the the building!
Open up the building!
We pay for this building!
Listen, you're supposed to enforce the law and protect and respect our rights. You have no authority to stand in front of me right now and deny me access. You have no authority. Please, ma'am, step out of my way. Oh, you're taking orders, huh? You taking? You know who also gave orders? Hitler. Nazi. You're a Nazi.
How much do you spend a month?
Look at this guy. Are you ready for war, pussy? Are you ready for war? Look at you with them ridiculous boots.
Keep your motherfucking hands off our black men!
Pussy!
Keep your motherfucking hands off of us! You pussy bitch! You pussy bitch!
Are you recording us with your personal phone? Hey, Dickface, I'm talking to you. Are you recording me with your personal phone?
Now, folks, I don't see a fine line between peaceful protests and complete and utter civil disobedience and disrespect for the law. And I think it's high time that law enforcement gains some of that respect back. And here's my proposal on how to handle some of these unruly protesters. You line up all your correctional facility transportation buses. You know, the ones with the blacked out windows, you can't see in, can't see out. Now you line up these unruly protesters, you search them for drugs, you search them for paraphernalia, you search them for weapons, you confiscate their phones also. I don't know what happened to him. He never had no phone. It's your word against theirs. Hell, you'll win this one easily. Now you load up all their little asses and throw them on those buses and truck them about 2 counties over. You hand them a bottle of water and then you drop them off out in the middle of nowhere next to a cornfield or something like that. Make them walk home. Well, it'll probably be a little bit hard for some of you to believe that I was a little bit of a wise guy back in grade school. I lived 5.7 miles away from the grade school, right? Out in the middle of rural Hooterville, USA. When my dumb ass had acted up on the bus, I ended up getting kicked off. I had to walk home. A lot of soul searching you can do in 5.7 miles worth of walking, let me tell you. And I can guarantee you walking home a couple of times would fix your protest problem lickety-split. Folks, you are not going to believe what we have in store for you. The Federal Bureau of Investigation's very own deep undercover investigative journalist, Walter Cronkite, also known as Justin Pulliam, has a very important announcement. I wish I had that Clint Eastwood voice down like the Teletubby guy.
Howdy everyone, Justin Pulliam here from FBI headquarters, where I'm exposing the nationwide scandal of police attacking First Amendment auditors.
As if the job wasn't dangerous enough, now they're being attacked?
This is the most important story I've ever done for this channel, so please be sure to wait for the video and do me a favor. When it comes out, please share this video with everyone you know. Try to get other influencers to share it as well. This is never before seen information that thoroughly documents what's going on. This is never before seen insight into the post 9/11 police apparatus, where all of this big brother surveillance operations go into attacking those engaged in constitutionally protected activities.
Not the constitutionally protected activities. This is outrageous.
You can see it on the board behind me. Folks, this is amazing stuff, and you'll be able to see it with your own eyes when it comes out in my report. So please be sure to subscribe, Justin Pulliam. I've spent all week just videoing and editing this report, not to mention the years of research, so please be sure to subscribe and enable all notifications and be looking forward to the video that the government and the police do not want you to see. Have a great day.
Well, you can guarantee you we'll be staying tuned for that. And in an effort to improve relations and strengthen ties with business owners in the local community, KC Cameraboy joined SGV News First in Southern California to show a local business owner advanced framing and exposure techniques, as well as highly advanced digital photography skills, learned only after years of 1A auditing experience and countless thousands of hours of recording sessions. Learning photography skills by such masters would be just like winning the lotto.
One more time. There you go. You got him? Oh, okay. Perfect. I knew we would find them here.
Now if you turn the camera sideways, it makes the thing... No, if you turn this... If you turn the camera the long ways, then it makes the video go... No, the other way. No, yeah, no. Wait a minute, hold on. The other way from that. Yes, no, yes.
And now it's time to break the Da Vinci Code of Silence Boy's channel. Clue number 1. City of Downey Maintenance Facility audit they close door as soon as they see us with cameras. Okay, that's a good clue. And folks, in tonight's Mystery Theater, we open Chapter 1 of Where in the World is Selena? The YouTube starlet came up missing shortly after the launching of Patrick's latest attorney fundraising campaign. But her disappearance was noted before the Christmas tree reruns. Is this a clue? Stay tuned, folks. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, tell the friends and family, and join us next time. Thanks for tuning in, baby doll. I found a video that's really cool, has some really cool science experiments in it that you are going to dig. You know where the link's going to be at. Anyway, give your mommy a hug, and I love you both, okay, guy?